Hey everyone, Hourology Fanatic here, and today I wanted to review the Geduo quartz watch that I got recently about a week ago. Now, I have been wearing this for about a week, and I think it's about time I gave my review on it and show you what the watch is about and how it wears and everything like that. So, let's talk about the movement. Now, the movement is a basic quartz movement. It's not really impressive. I actually do have some complaints about this movement. First of all, the movement is just too loud. Like, I don't know if you can hear it. I'll see if I can like bring it up to the camera. But it's a noticeable TikTok noise. It's very noticeable for what it is. Sometimes I was actually wear it on my wrist and I could still hear the TikTok. When I would put it on my nightstand, you can like audibly hear it. I actually fell asleep once wearing this watch, and I was like, I remember I woke up at like 4 a.m. in the morning, and I would still hear TikTok. I was like, gosh, this thing is annoying. So I'd actually took it off my wrist a couple times just so I wouldn't have to hear it. And I actually put it like in a cabinet or in the closet just so I could just shudder out that noise. So my complaint with the watch definitely has to be the movement. Yeah, it's an accurate quartz movement, but all quartz movements are accurate pretty much, so that's not really anything. It's just that it's way too loud. But then again, this is a $3 watch, so what can you complain? The finishing, just the brushing on the case and everything, it's just really rough. I mean, look at that. I mean, I did say that this case is not stainless steel. This is most likely zinc alloy, but just come on, look at that. That is rough. I did change the band out. I put it on a rubber strap because the leather band that it came with is just super tough, stiff. There's barely any bolstering. It's just not the most comfortable strap at all. So I was just like, as an alternative, I'll just put it on a rubber strap because putting on leather just wasn't gonna work. It was just way too uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, the case shape is comfortable too. It's not a standard tank shape, like as you can see. It does have like a bit of a curved case. Kind of reminds me of a tank-shaped long jeans watch. If I remember correctly, long jeans or even Hamilton have a K-shaped watch that's kind of like curved like this one. You can actually see the mineral glass is curved too. Yeah, it's not completely flat. It's curved too, which is an interesting design choice, really. Am I a fan of it? It's all right. You know, personally, I prefer more flattish shape tank style watches. I don't really prefer when they're curved like this. Not that being curved is a bad thing, but it's just not preferable in my opinion. But then again, this is all subjective. It's all subjective, really. The finishing is just god awful. The crown is kind of small. Like, it's actually kind of hard to pull. Like, I have my fingernails here, but so it's easy to pull, but kind of manipulating it is kind of hard to push the time. As you can see, we do have dyed blue hands, and those hands are dyed very blue. And they're not dyed the natural way. These are, of course, dyed with paint. They're not used the natural way, which you get by using flame and heat manipulation for the hands. That's a hard process. It's time consuming, and there's no way they would do that on a watch as cheap as $3. As for the dial, legibility on the dial is actually usually an issue. I actually kind of have a hard time reading the time on these watch because the legibility is just not that great. I think it would have been better if I did got the white dial version for legibility because it is kind of hard to read time at a glance on the black dial variant. So what would I rate this watch after wearing it for about a week? Keep in mind, it is a $3 watch. You can't really complain a lot about a $3 watch, even if the case finishing is rough, the lug, the polishing, the loud quartz movement, the stiff leather band that it came with. So I can't really give you an exact fair assessment, but if I had to put this rating, I'd probably say 6 out of 10. Now, I know some people probably say it might be a little high, might be a little low, but at the end of the day, it was really $3. I think if you just need a quick, you know, stress style watch, if you're going to a party or if you're just going to the office, whatever it is that you need, then it's an all right choice. You know, it's just $3. It's literally just the price of an energy drink. It's the price of a chocolate bar. As you know, life is expensive and everything is catching up. So can you even spend $3 on a watch that's better? That's the thing. Because if you can, then good luck to you because you're not going to find that many choices. As for the wrist wearing experience, let's see if I can put it on my wrist. There we go. Yeah, as for the wrist, it wears all right. Like I said, the case shape is just okay in terms of comfortability, but it's not that amazing. And as you can see, it looks all right on the wrist. So yeah, I think a fair assessment and a fair opinion on this watch would be 6 out of 10. Would I recommend it? Well, you have to ask yourself. It's just a $3 watch. Just try it out. If you like it, then go ahead, get it. If you don't, that's all right. It's just $3. You have nothing to lose with $3. Anyways, guys, I would also say the dimensions of this watch, but actually finding the dimensions online was really hard. And unfortunately, I don't have a caliper, so I can't measure this watch. But the dimensions are, they're all right. They're just a little bit bigger than your average tank size watches. Oh, and I know the bandwidth is 20 millimeters between the lugs. But anyways, guys, that's it for this watch review. Would I recommend it? Yeah, sure. I would recommend it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next review, guys. Bye-bye.